Hello, dear Leo. How are you all? Welcome. I hope you are doing very, very well. Leo, let's see how your energy will be for June 2026. We're going to do a general reading. Remember, we'll look at the details in the new videos I upload to the channel. The reading applies to everyone who has Sun, Ascendant, Moon, or Venus in the sign of Leo. Leo, if you need a personal consultation with me, you can write to the email shown on the screen and I will send you all the information you need. The phone lines are available, so you can contact my team of tarot readers. You can reach out 24 hours a day and you'll be able to get all your questions answered instantly. I invite you, if you wish, to join the channel, to become members of the channel and thus be able to access great benefits like early access to videos, polls, shoutouts, and also the chance to participate in raffles for personal readings. All right, let's channel a message for the sign of Leo, June 2026. We have the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Page of Wands, and here we have a King of Cups. All right, Leo. Leo, I feel like, let's see. There are two things happening here. This is the month when things become clearer. Your goal, your destiny, and above all, your path becomes clearer. So, Leo, if you've been through times when you couldn't make a decision, right? You were dealing with doubts, uncertainty, confusion. Maybe there was even some mental and emotional overload. Ahí don't know if you've been feeling this way over the last few months, right? Like, I can't focus, I'm kind of distracted, right? Because it's true that there might be a moment. Let's remember that this month Mercury will be retrograde and it will be in Cancer. And this can affect you, right? In a way that sometimes you feel kind of confused, right? Confused about which direction to take or what to decide, what to choose. This situation will be temporary. It will be temporary and it will happen so that you can make, let's see, a decision and say, well, what's good for me? What is it that is good for me? What is that desire or what is that dream that I want to pursue? Here, what I feel is that Mercury retrograde is going to give you the opportunity to heal, to cleanse, to mature emotionally as well, and also to gain what? Stability. It's like you're going to be coming out of emotional chaos, out of a certain disorder. This could also be the case and start to channel that energy into peace, into calm, and above all, into stability. That is, now I really feel better. The energy has changed. It's like I feel alive again. I feel like I have my spark back. I feel motivated. I feel optimistic. I feel like I want to move forward quickly, like things you might have set aside before, you start to pick them up again, right? If a project or an idea has also been postponed, you say, well, that's it. Now I'll do it this month. Why? Because I feel the urge, I feel the energy, and I also feel curious, about moving forward with this idea, with this project. In some cases, this can also be related to the romantic or sentimental side. Eh, if you are meeting new people, if you are single, if you are giving yourself the chance to open up to feelings, to love, that's where it will happen. It's also like a kind of cleansing, right? I mean, this is where I stay. I want to get to know this person. I want to start something new. I want to build a beautiful relationship. I want to have a relationship where there's loyalty, where there's care. So you might be making the decision to say, well, I'm going to give myself that chance. Or if you've been single for a long time, this is the month when that person might show up, that opportunity might come along, and there's a desire, right, to go through the experience, to get to know that person. It's like your curiosity is going to be strong and it's going to push you to move forward, right? There could also be some kind of revelation or a message or an important conversation you have with this person that helps clarify things for you. And you say, yes, I'm going to move forward. That's the way to go. You're going to feel the change very strongly this month when it comes to energy, creativity, and passion. All this energy is really going to start picking up. I see you there as pretty restless, like you're coming out of an emotionally confusing, strange situation. That's why I think this may have been going on for a while. But you all are going to be purifying and cleansing all this energy. And once this is purified, you will be moving forward toward a new goal. And you will be moving forward faster than you thought. Okay? Let's see. Let's see what else we have. Dear Leo, June 2026. General and available energy. Let's see. You have the star over here. We have the Ten of Pentacles here. We have the Three of Cups, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. Such beautiful cards as the central energy. Leo, this is a month. Pay attention. That is very connected to your social life. Friendships, above all, your environment. Uh, I feel that relationships this month become very solid, right? They're like those relationships and friendships, above all, that feel like family. That is to say, I've made a great friend, a really good friend, or relationships with friends from the past are becoming much deeper. They're taking on new. There are projects, there are goals. I feel like it could also be a month to meet new people, right? To open up your social circle as well, to connect with people that brings positive things to your life, with bonds, with spiritual connection, but above all, also with people who give you support, people who give you encouragement, real bonds, tangible bonds, valuable bonds. Bonds feeling that protection, right? Feeling that loyalty from the other person, right? So you're going to be forming a great team this month. Also, if you can meet people in different places, whether you sign up somewhere or start a new activity, right? And you start there, as we say here, to vibe and get along really well with people who are going to be helping you this month. And of course, these will be relationships that have a very, very important long-term vision, okay? Yes. It's also a month for celebration, for going out, above all, for sharing your abundance with others. I feel that the topic of abundance, growth, stability is going to be one of the main themes of the month as well. I see you doing very well. I see things going in your favor when it comes to the economic and financial side. Pay attention. Profits could be coming in, especially profits through projects. Projects that you are starting. Pay attention because that could bear fruit faster than you thought. So relationships look good. This month, new connections are starting to come into your life, valuable connections, important ones, and very good financial stability. Let's see what else we have, how this whole situation unfolds. Here, Leo, June 2026, general and available energy. You have the Two of Pentacles, sorry, Two of Wands, Page of Swords, and here we have Strength, the Four of Pentacles. All right, Leo, this line, what this is telling us more or less, the Leo who dares to let go of attachments, to let go of resistance, especially resistance to change. I feel like there's something much bigger, expansive, that's waiting for you on the other side, and you're going to see it. Why? Because your eyes are going to start opening. You're going to see how new information starts coming into your life. And I feel that, like starting to say, hey, why not? Why don't I dare to take that step? Why don't I dare to move forward, to open up my world, to broaden that horizon, to conquer new places, new situations, to create new projects, to open up to new people. So I feel like the key a little bit is this month. There will also be something about dealing with your comfort zone. What is that? Something you've held on to a lot. Yes, or it has stuck to you. Whether it's been family, whether it's been the past, whether it's been old environments. So, what the reading is telling you here is that you open your mind, that you open your mind so your world can grow and become much bigger, right? So you can get out of what you already know, that you also learn something new, because I feel like you'll be learning something different, something very related to attention. It could be something technological, something that's connected with innovation. It could be with social media. I feel something like that. Um, Start betting on something different, on something new. This also has to do with updating your world, update your work, your project, innovate, embrace new things, right? Get closer to new people, right? People with a totally open mind. So it's a month where I feel like your mind is going to give you a glimpse of the future. You'll have that vision of the future and you'll say, wow, this is the way, this is the path, this is the way. The development, right, of this vision and of those limits you were in, and start to broaden your horizons, start to open your world. Okay? I feel that. You will be getting out, especially mentally, from a certain kind of cloudiness or indecision or doubt. You will be getting closer to totally new values, different ones, a lot of activity, a lot, muchísima actividad. Social this month, we see you going out a lot, right? If you weren't going out before, in terms of leisure, recreation, fun, getting together with friends, opening up to meeting new people, sharing moments, celebrating, partying. This is very much your energy. It's very much your energy, Leo. And you're going to be feeling it very strongly, right? You're going to be driven by curiosity. No, you won't just sit there wishing for something. On the contrary, you're going to go out and you're going to move forward, right? You're going to take action. Like, well, I want to get to know that person. I'm going to give myself the chance to do it. I would like to do this thing that I really like. I'm passionate about it. This thing that I enjoy, I'm not going to overthink it. I'm just going to do it. I want to have a party at my house, a get together. I want to celebrate. I want to share. So it's that curiosity. That's what's going to move you, right? Out of that place. That's why I feel that one of the main topics of this month has to do with what is it that you are going to be leaving behind that has given you comfort and security, in the past that is no longer necessary now. Attention, this has a lot to do with attachments to the past, attachments related to family, right? With the comfort zone. And this is like, I'm getting out of the house. Literally, it's like if you've been locked up for a long time, right, in your house, right, or in some random place, right, but very related to family, to what's familiar, to what's comfortable, it's the month when you get out of this place and you start to try new things, to experience different things, to connect with different environments. Mm? Let's see. Which one is it going to be? The major arcana accompanying you during this month of June 2026. See, Leo, you have over here the moon. The moon shows us it's a super intuitive month for you, right? A psychic power, very deep, very strong. There may be moments where you might have to face certain fears, worries, or insecurities, right? That lie in your subconscious. Try to separate fantasy from reality, right? Maybe you have to face something that has been hidden, maybe even repressed. But this has to do with trying to go deeper and face unconscious fears or worries. Don't let doubt, don't let confusion take over a situation. Instead, it's a matter of, I have to get through this. I have to get through this situation in order to express my energy, in order to connect with my light. Okay? That's what it's about. In intense matters, also with things related to the past, with family, what is it that needs to be finished, that needs to be let go of or released on an emotional level? Dear Leo, this is what we've seen for all of you in terms of general strategy and available for the month of June 2026. Have an excellent month, everyone, and we'll see you here next time.